Alright, welcome guys.
Welcome. We're back.
Ah, you're your usual pixeled mess.
Already? Good fucking god.
It's beautiful.
Alright. It's a glorious jumble of... Look at my face is like red. Alright. This is super annoying already. From one technical difficulty to another.
But I did actually have some time to spend on alternatives that we could use, which I think
Yeah, we did. We spent a little bit of time just right before the stream here to figure out some alternate setup options, and we might be onto something, but we'll won't know till next time. Here we go. Just gonna keep the disable button like next to the stream so I can just hit it whenever I need it.
I think we're supposed to just kill everybody.
Lay waste. Tell the people over in the Nerdle lair that we started.
Please stand down. I don't want Mimi.
You forgot how to play? No! Don't say those things. I always like that animation that she loads the spell into her gun. Like with her hand, somehow.
My external appearance is down 5%.
Follow me. Doesn't want to.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Nope.
Oh.
It's a terrible idea.
So, Breath of the Wild, you're loving it.
Yeah, I sure am. I don't know what your problem is, dude. You're stupid.
You know, just because you're playing it, I'm just gonna play it again, but I guarantee I'm gonna hate it.
Like, I don't know. Like, I can understand why someone wouldn't like the fact that your weapons break constantly and stuff, but like, I don't know. I adjusted to it.
That I don't like. What I found, it wasn't like the biggest part, but it actually made me want to not fight enemies. But
I don't have that problem.
I think that's just like a me issue, because I was like, well, I have this awesome weapon. I don't want it to break, but also its only purpose is to kill things with.
Right.
So that would have been just a minor gripe. I'm like, why can't it just not break? Like, I like this thing, I want to keep using it.
I kind of think that it's an interesting way to do it, because like most of the enemies that you fight, they're carrying weapons anyway. So when you kill them, you can just use those weapons. So like I don't normally use my good weapons. I always use my shittiest weapon for like the little crappy enemies on the overworld.
Yeah, that's what I typically do as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's like playing the game as a pro. I have this awesome weapon. But I mean,
Sure.
I get it. It's a dynamic of the game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I need to like it.
No,
So,
I understand that.
Like that turned me off to it, and I was like, okay, forget it.
All systems clear.
Like,
Well,
previously
yeah.
in previous Zelda games, like I would just kill everything
Yeah.
on the screen, and collect all the rupees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, well, maybe I won't fight this thing because my weapon's just gonna break.
Well, and also there's like, you know, ways of approaching certain enemies. You can, you know, approach it like Solid Snake or something and conserve your weapons by killing them in a fun, different way.
That's true.
But it's that opportunity is not always there or anything like that, but it frequently is. But even still, I find that I don't lose my good weapons when I'm just handling the normal normal enemies on the overworld with just the weapons that they supply, basically. And also, you are able to upgrade your inventory and hold more weapons.
Yes.
So as that gets bigger, it's less of a problem.
I figured it would be something that sort of resolves itself. That's why I was sort of forcing myself to play the game longer and longer. I was like, okay, it's gonna stop sucking soon.
Right. I mean, it's never gonna go away, but it's gonna stop being as annoying as it is.
That's what I was thinking. Unfortunately, it never did.
So I'm pretty sure that the Master Sword, I would listen to some thoughts of like James Rolfe and Mike Matei on the game, and it's a little bit of spoiler stuff, but like you get the Master Sword, and obviously that's not gonna break, but it like goes inactive for like 5 minutes or something like that. And I think that's kind of lame, but like that's only so that it just doesn't break. I get that. But also they say that there's a house that you can buy, and you can store weapons there.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, and I think you can also like create them with like parts or something like that, possibly, or maybe buy them in some way.
Like maybe if someone stood over me with like a whip and forced me to play it, and I got to that point.
Have fun!
Right, but it's like, I don't know, like I'm trying to play this game to have fun, but I'm actually not having a good time playing this game. Like if that makes any sense.
No, I get it.
Because it's like my entire hope of playing the game was getting to a point where I don't hate it.
Right. That's what I kind of did with you're making me think of Final Fantasy X-2 because like I hated that game and I wanted to like it.
Yes.
And I tried to play it for like half of the game and it was like, no, I hate it. I hate everything about this game. Nothing is fun here.
So Zelda wasn't that bad. But I was like, okay, I would literally do anything else other than play this game. Except for maybe sit in an empty room.
Fair enough.
But, because we're playing it, and then we can talk about it some more. Like, my friend was...
That would help.
She absolutely loved the game, so like, her and I would talk about it. And
that's good, that's good.
Kept getting me back into it.
Yeah. It'll be fun, like, you know, discussing, like, did you find the shrine where you're basically playing a game of Labyrinth, where you're using your tilt controls to get a ball through a maze?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, see, that one's awesome.
That one's awesome. Dude, I never said anything bad about the shrines. Those were phenomenal.
How many shrines have you unlocked or finished?
That's actually a good question, and I'm not sure if my save file is still there.
Oh, why would it not be?
Probably doesn't matter. Because I completely uninstalled the game because I was never going to play it again. And it took
no! You think that you didn't save it to the cloud?
I need to be clean.
Well, you know that if you have that subscription, it should be an automatic thing.
So it probably should have, and I'm trying to think of when the two things coincided.
Well, I suppose even if you have to start over, I mean, you didn't get very far into the game, is what you said originally, right?
Honestly, like a year passed since I played it last.
Damn, how long has this game been out?
Locked on.
I think it's been
Commencing combat.
I have the box right here. Now, 2018.
Right?
These little boxes are pretty like cool. I like how small and like compact they are. They're pretty like cute. But like, there's nothing in there. There's just like a room for a little tiny little card, and that's it. No instruction book, no insert, nothing. It's cool, but it's cheap. And I really miss the days of instruction books.
These are long gone.
Way long gone. I mean, because functionally, like they pretty much remove the need for a tutorial level in the game that you're playing, so you can get right into the game without having to play a damn half hour or sometimes a whole hour's worth of here's how to play this game.
True.
And you know, I don't know. I mean, like as a kid, you get accustomed to doing it, but learning the game preemptively by, you know, like reading it on the toilet or something before you play the game, or like on the way home. Oh, good lordy. Yeah. Check out the sticker I put on my my Wii. I mean, I keep calling it a Wii for some reason, but like
nice.
my Switch.
Yes.
John Connor. I mean, John Connor. Whoa. Well, I'm John Connor. Millhouse is always one of my favorite characters in that show, because he's so like horribly nerdy. You can't even help it. You got like crippling nerdery is the problem with him.
Nerdery. I love it.
But yeah, I guess I ought to get that subscription service for the Switch here, because I mean, that's gonna be our main jam pretty much, right?
I don't remember it being terribly expensive.
It's like $20 a year.
Yeah, and you basically just get cloud save and
all those classic games.
Random classic games which need to build on. Which I mean,
right.
Arguably for $20 a year.
Yeah, no, that's way better than like PlayStation Network Gold or whatever you call it. Even though you get all those free games with Gold, and you can keep them as long as you have the service.
Yeah.
That's cool, but like I kind of would rather it be more like a rental service where they like these are what's available and you can play them now, but they might be gone later.
Well, that's what I get with PlayStation Now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so I have PlayStation Now and like PSN.
Do you continue to not have many problems with latency on that?
I haven't played
now.
it too much directly streaming. Like there was the one game that I downloaded because it was dodgy.
Oh, that's right.
And downloading it was really quick, so I think maybe PlayStation servers were just having an issue that day. Because I have gigabit internet.
Right.
So, I mean, even if it's congested, the slowest mine will get is maybe 200, 300 megabits.
How slow.
Which is like, that's like...
But, so if once that game goes off the service, off of PlayStation Now, if you have it downloaded, it'll just like not connect anymore.
That I don't know. That's actually a good question. I imagine we'll probably just uninstall it and it'll disappear.
You're right. It's got some authentication, I'm sure, that knows that it's hooked up with that. For the service for playing games on the Switch, does it?
Welcome.
Hey, Torian Legend. Does the Switch stream the game to your console, or does it download it? I mean, it's so small of a file for like Super Nintendo games. It must just download it.
It must stream it, or maybe it downloads it temporarily and caches it.
Yeah, that could totally stay in cache.
Because I don't.
A couple megabytes.
That's actually probably more likely.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Because I don't see me having less and less space as more and more games become available. So I think it downloads it, caches it while you play it, and then it just kicks it out.
Sure. I do wonder about the online player, like multiplayer thing, if we're going to be able to do that through those games.
Sounds kind of cool. I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, because I worry that it might not work for like if you want to play like 2 players on Contra or something like that with not local play. I feel like that might not work, but I'm pretty sure that there's plenty of other games out there that you just buy individually, like Mario Maker or something like that. You can play 2-player stuff. Or like the new Mario Brothers, whatever the hell series of games that there are.
My external appearance is down 5%.
I feel like it should work.
It would be really nice if it did.
We should definitely want to try that.
Well, I don't even know if it's a latency issue. I just don't know if they like put the extra effort into every individual game that they wanted to put onto the network for online play, online multiplayer.
Well, in those sections, it has multiplayer games.
I won't let anyone die.
Filtered out by 2-player games.
Sure, but I mean, a lot of Nintendo's always kind of been about couch play,
Yeah. So that's a really good point. Like when I saw online, I assumed online.
Yeah.
Like LAN or whatever.
I will figure it out. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be too big of an issue. I just figure that it may or may not be more games than we thought we might have available to us. But on the other hand, hell, if I got say I got the service and I'm playing like Super Metroid, and I'm just playing a 1-player game, obviously because it's a 1-player game, and you signed in as my login on your Switch and played the game as well. Like that's maybe one way we could share save files. Like if we wanted to, like I'll play Super Metroid today and then you'll play it the next day.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if I had access to your profile.
Right. Yeah, you could just log in as NerdlesInTime because that's the profile I'm making is going to be for NerdlesInTime.
Actually, yeah, that might work.
Yeah, I think so. Because I know that the service gives you cloud's save storage space, and so you could just pull from that every time you log in as me.
Speaking of cloud saves, I told you what was bizarre with PlayStation Now, right? That
maybe
when I downloaded that game locally after playing it streaming, there's a whole process to getting your save file off of wherever PlayStation Now keeps it.
Okay, that's a different place than the PlayStation. Oh, okay.
You basically need Plus with cloud storage, and you have to move it from Now to cloud storage, and then from cloud storage to local storage or whatever, so the game can access it.
Weird. So why can't it just go from A to C instead of A to B to C?
If for some reason you just had Now without Plus, which seems like it makes sense, like why would you not?
Yeah.
You just can't move your save file, I guess.
That's ridiculous.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can't move your save file.
That sucks. Or even, I'm sure, like, if you can, it's some odd process that, like, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do that way.
Well, I mean,
like,
this process that I just described barely made sense to me. I was like, what do I have to do? This is weird. Why can't I just save it?
Oh, you know what? I'm not sure if I told the Facebook group that we did that last video. I better check. Our friend Megan is posting a lot of Klingon memes.
Oh, I saw some of those. These are great.
I love that shit. Good lord. Oh man, she's posting more stuff than I've noticed. Alright, no! I didn't post the Xenosaga episode 3. I better do that right now. And we'll have another one by tomorrow. My bad. I'm slacking. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Someone actually watched the part 3 though. We'll send you this little analytics. Supposed to get good, figured out. Yeah, check out this picture on Discord when it sends.
Decoder 10. Yes.
Oh, for the door.
Somewhere. Wherever segment 10 is.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
We'll be fine. Okay. Facebook group is up to speed. Me and my roommate are joking around, saying that we're gonna start a little side business selling critters that we find in the desert online.
Probably
we definitely can, because he was all over a bunch of like insect and reptile websites looking for stuff that's available. Because he had just bought a couple mantises off of those sites. Manti, yeah. And then we were talking about getting a scorpion, and he started looking at scorpions for sale and shit. And he's like, dude, normal bark scorpions are like $30 a pop, and they are all over the desert in Arizona.
Looking for them.
And they're, yeah, you don't even have to look. You just go out there and turn on a black light, and they're everywhere. And so, yeah, we should just go out and get a bucket. And make a little online store. But there's all kinds of stuff out there in the desert, like all kinds of reptiles and invertebrates and stuff. They just he just went and saw there's some tarantula migration in the southern part of Colorado. Or just a couple days ago, he came back with 2.
Oh.
Well, he came back with a tarantula and a wolf spider. And so yeah, he's been all jazzed up about it. So and I support that. I love the idea of having a house full of a bunch of like creepy crawlies. Like between my snakes and I'll probably get a lizard, and I'll probably get a scorpion, and all his other stuff. We're gonna have quite the menagerie of weird animals.
So, I feel like I've been over here. Slightly confused.
Oh no. Just ask Chaos for some advice, he'll tell you what to do. He's full of the knowledge. He'll probably be like, what does your heart tell you? Access not granted.
Yes! I want to put that as like a Easter egg in Roku firmware. Like a
oh my god.
Secret button.
That would be amazing. Do you always put little sneak little things into the things that you make? Because I know that you used to.
No.
I remember in web page design class, you'd like sneak a little like hidden link to IRC or something like that into your websites.
No, there's significant flash space constraints.
Oh, really?
So everything has to be as optimal as possible.
I see. I remember seeing a couple videos a few years ago about like top 10 whatever, you know, like epic programming comments that were left in, or like maybe some kind of like Easter egg where you can see like the developer code in the game where he left like a fuck you to everybody or something like that.
Oh.
Those are pretty funny.
I've seen that in games, like Duke Nukem comes to mind. Duke Nukem? Maybe. But
I think there's probably something like that. What are you talking about?
Duke Nukem where I don't remember what the codes were, but like it would either let you have a jetpack or like jump really high or something, and you could get to areas where it would say like you shouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, okay. That's kind of like Easter eggy stuff that was probably meant to be left in.
Yeah, well, because the codes were there on purpose.
Right, exactly, because that's actually part of the game. But I'm talking about stuff that like a message like that, except that it was so well hidden that even the actual developers didn't know it was there, and it was more of like a fuck everybody kind of a thing, or in the code itself, like off to the comments section or something, it was like quoted out or however you terminology it. Oh geez, look at that. Like it would be like a rant against his boss or whatever. They wrecked you.
Yeah, they basically one-shot everyone.
Except for Chaos. Run! You can actually win this.
Well, not if they decide to do crazy damage this time.
What's happening here? You've really pissed off the robots.
Here!
Returning to battle.
Rapid beam gun! Oh, she's alive. Oh no. What the hell happened there? At least, you know, they don't have an incredible defense. Wow. Just a really bad luck fight, I guess. Did you say that you've played the new Doom game?
I have not.
Oh, you haven't? You need to get on that. It is gloriously good. I haven't tried the online mode yet, but I'm almost about ready to. But like typically, I don't like doing online stuff. But I'm willing to try it because it's supposed to be a pretty good system. It's not just the typical battle royale deathmatch type of thing. It's a little bit different.
Get out of my way, or else.
Oh my god, there's 4. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. This is so bad. Alright.
Okay, you guys done?
Everybody done here?
Can I get a turn? Thanks. That thing is so...
God, one more hit and totally dead. Domo death. Yay, 1 down.
Well, the good thing is Cosmos actually stands a chance of
Yeah. That's good. Very nice. Man, you're barely gonna survive this fight. Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said that these fights are a lot harder than normal. I don't like it. No? Damn. Nice that Chaos has some defense to him. Yeah, and then Cosmos can handle the other one. If she's... Nope, no, she can't.
Shutting down.
God damn. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, everyone.
I feel like the damage sometimes doesn't make sense.
Maybe it was because of the roulette at that time?
No, I was looking at what it was, and then...
Oh, okay.
It wasn't anything. I
didn't notice. Maybe Cosmos has really bad defense to those
Come on, everyone, we still have a long
attacks.
ways to go.
But it doesn't always wreck her. It's like... sometimes it does.
It sucks that, like, I mean, you're never gonna get any stronger if both of your friggin' teammates are dead every time.
That part's not ideal.
No. Maybe you should try to make sure you have them revived before you kill the last one. You know, if that's gonna be a thing almost every fight. Yeah. And also, hopefully we have enough revive ability. Items, whatever. They're gonna wreck you.
Guarding the door.
Very sneakily. Nope.
Please stand down.
Please not 4. Oh my god.
No.
Oh no!
See, like I get it was a crit.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
At least it didn't shoot. It can move all at once as long as it's not shooting.
Like it retreated to the back.
That's totally fine. Good move.
Here.
I don't know, because another one of them is going next turn.
Hmm.
But just...
160 HP at least.
See, like, why did it do
Oh yeah, that wasn't too terrible.
Is it because they're in the back row?
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. That's some thinking.
Because the two are ones in front, like, I think it's the punch that
Yeah.
a little bit, well, that did like 91. So it's like,
Okay.
a little bit.
It's like between 80 and 100.
It's like they're not really
Yeah. They're standing firm. Blaster. Alright, that one went a lot better. Getting not so close to a next level, but about 4 or 5 more fights with Shion.
Yes. So they're in the front row.
Maybe you should put Cosmos. I mean, I don't know. Never mind. Because you don't want her to take all the damage.
Well, so Cosmos can't be in the front
I
don't know how her attack will be impacted by that, though.
Right.
Like,
I wonder if it'll
she's
be
even going to be able to attack, and if she is, presumably does less damage.
Right. But I wonder what the impact is if she's like actually behind a character. Or versus just behind on off to the side.
Like, that's what we did with Momo.
Right. Okay, so they can't they wouldn't be able to hit Shion if they were behind, if she was behind them for the most part, unless it was like a Oh, Shion's out of EP. Oh no. Surprise, asshole!
Yubakor, what's up, man?
Target locked on. Commencing combat.
What up, Yubakor? Welcome back. Oh, wow. But not too bad.
So, effectively, use this back there.
Egg it up! Well, I mean, it has HP and stuff. Can handle those attacks. Ha ha ha! We haven't really been using the eggs too much.
Does he even have one? Oh, he has something.
Transmit eggs!
Transmit the eggs.
Yeah, fax them over.
How does that still hurt it so much? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that being the case for me too, Ubicore, when I played this game. I played the little bit that I did play. Nice! Wrecked! Man, it's still did a bunch even though she defended. It only did like 5 less.
Systems clear.
Having heard back
Stuff! They become more integral in the episodes to follow, the mechs. Cool. Alright.
So, seriously, no idea what to do.
Well, you cleared that room out.
Oh yeah, but if you leave it, just come back.
Oh. Even the items?
No, just the animals.
Wait, there was items that you just collected.
Yeah, so those things stay going.
Okay. So you cleared the room. Junked. Oh, Elsa, what do we do? Nope. Kinda sucks that the enemies keep coming back when they're this annoyingly hard.
The red ones are
Let's see. Apparently the battles in episode 3 are extremely good. You remember that, Ben? Well, cool.
Honestly, it's like playing this game over again. It's actually pretty fun.
No, nice.
Other than very like minor things that I remember.
It's pretty much new again.
Like, I mean, I remember this part, for instance, but I don't remember what the hell I'm doing.
Right. weren't. Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, go kick their asses.
Well,
like, I mean, obviously there's a source or something, or a main enemy that you gotta fight, I would assume. Maybe, like, close the airlock or something. I don't know.
does not compute.
Oh no. I like how it's super, like arbitrary. Like, you just stand in this little circle and you can buy things. Like, who knows where they come from.
Oh, well, I mean, I think it's like necessary for this purpose, so you're just screwed.
Yeah, but like it doesn't even like,
you're like, oh, oops.
it doesn't even like put like a merchant or someone to like give you the items. It's just like, don't worry about it. It's exactly the same as if somebody was here. It's from another dimension. No, I need my shady merchant with a weird hood and be like, what you buying?
Stop doing dangerous things.
It's a Gnosis with a hood. Beep bop lorp. I don't know why Gnosis talk like robots, but let's just say that they do. Yeah, exactly what I was going for, Resident Evil style. Every once in a while before I was done with the game, I would go over to the merchant and save and then kill him and then turn the game off. just because it's like, oh, you're so annoying, but I love it. I'm getting it from some shady Cockney fucking merchant man with a glowy eye. Oh, didn't she need something to get past that one door with a console on it?
What?
There was a thing that you saw at one point. I don't know where it was, but it was like I had to go there, but it was locked.
Oh no, I just walked around it.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
just locked from the other end.
Oh, okay.
Screw it, go at the airlock.
just space yourself. Oh my god, what is this Mega 64 thing for Resident Evil 60 or Resident Evil 4 Ubicore? We posted it to our Discord. It's a YouTube video. It looks like it's probably ridiculous. Yeah, I'll watch it later. But yeah, I like my merchants to have a little bit of effort thrown in, not just some transparent floating symbol.
It's a save point merchant.
Yeah, it should be a merchant next to a save point.
And they have to explain this character. Where are you on this ship?
Well, they never really explained the merchant in Resident Evil 4. He's just there, and like he's just somehow always there. They're always right when you need them, yeah. There was an element of creepiness to it. It's like, how are you always at the place that I like need you at? Like, I thought you were at that other place that I just bought stuff from.
Just following you. My only customer.
Absolutely. Everyone else is a zombie.
Yeah. Can't sell to them.
That's a small market there. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to play Resident Evil 4 again recently for a little while, but I actually just saw that the Resident Evil, what was it, the last one, like 7 or something, where it's like in a house.
Mm-hmm.
That one was like, it's like $20 or like $15 on Steam right now, or a couple days ago.
Impulse buy.
I almost did buy it, but I didn't. Code Veronica, I never finished it, but I did like it. And I heard that about 7, before, that it's a return to form, and that's kind of why I really wanted to play it, because, yeah, I like the tiny inventory and like all that, you know, all the things that make the original games hard. I like that stuff. They kind of lost that after 4, but you know, 4 was still really great.
So Resident Evil is actually the first game that taught me that if you want to kill anything, you have to shot.
Shoot them in the head.
That's how because A, you never have enough ammo. B, nothing dies unless you shoot it in the head.
Knocking it down for a minute is not going to be any good, because they'll just get back up again.
It's like, honestly, headshots are pretty difficult, but you might as well get good at them, because that's your only option.
It's so great when you get the shotgun in like 1 and 2, because all you gotta do is go up to them, aim up, and blow their head off. And then you know you did it right.
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to...
I didn't play 6 Torian Legend, I played 5, and I thought it was like, didn't really feel like a Resident Evil game to me. It kind of moved a little bit too far from the original stuff. So I didn't ever play 6, but I heard it wasn't as great as 5. I heard it was even worse. It was just a shooter. Ho hum.
I seriously have no idea what's doing.
Get out of my way, or else.
Giraffe on the
Definitely
cover?
isn't
What the
bad.
fuck?
Don't get levels and some tech points.
Right. Yep. That's something that we need to do. But I can look up a walkthrough if you need.
Probably not.
Well, let's wander aimlessly until we find the solution.
That's how I like to do things.
Yeah. You know that scene in
do the same thing all over again until something else
My
happens.
external appearance
it's in the Fatal Fury movie when they go to Rhodos Island and they're like just searching around the temple and they can't find anything, and Joe out of nowhere just like hits the wall, and that's like the one thing that they needed.
That's what we need right here.
Yeah, we need to run around the entire map and push A everywhere and hit that wall. Find that button. But I always had a laugh at that scene, because it's like literally the only reason that Joe is there is for him to find the button. He adds nothing else to that scene. gonna be some like ridiculous panel that's behind something that you couldn't see very good.
Probably, like,
oh my god.
That's what I had to do.
Yeah, some glowing speck of light somewhere.
What?
Someone pointed out that the Resident Evil 6 logo, the 6, looks like a giraffe getting a blowjob. Yeah, it's kind of hard to unsee. Nice.
Stop picking on Shion.
Beat up on the nerd chick.
She takes damage like crazy.
She takes it like a champ.
All of them get their asses handed
My external appearance is down 5%.
Yeah, no kidding. It's always funny when someone tries to do something and it's like, and their, the reception of it is completely off the point of what they're trying to get across. Like, this is supposed to be creepy and weird, and no, it looks like a giraffe that's getting blown. That makes me think. Back in like high school or like middle high, it was for English class, and we had to do like a project on whatever we were reading. I think it was like it was Shakespeare, and I think it was Romeo and Juliet, and I had to like draw a thing, and I'm absolutely terrible at drawing art. You've probably seen my attempted drawings are just terrible.
Draw a thing? What kind of thing?
You were supposed to draw a thing from the book that we were reading, and it was Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
So I drew like Romeo and Juliet carving their fucking name into a tree, like some stupid romantic thing. And I thought it was like, I didn't think it was good, but I was like, okay, everybody can understand what that picture is.
Oh, God.
And I brought it in, and everybody started laughing their ass off because the tree totally looked like a dick. And I did not mean that to happen. I'm like, what? God damn it!
See this.
Oh, it is long gone.
Oh my god.
It was
well,
bad.
Yeah, it's a cock tree.
It's wood.
Oh my god.
It's got wood.
The craziest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's so bad. Like, all of my art has never been, like, all of it has been embarrassingly bad.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gloriously bad. That's why I stick to music. You can't accidentally make music that looks like a dick. You Aquari, you're gonna start running like Shion, where you kind of flop your arms in front of your body. That's one of the main reasons why I hated Final Fantasy X-2. I hated that like delicate girl run that Yuna does on the world map or whatever.
Oh.
Like, she kinda like brings her arms up a little bit and does this like stupid trot.
Stupid trot.
It's like a dainty trot.
Oh man.
Like that, and like like a whole bunch of other things like in the game. I'm just like, I feel like I'm playing like a Spice Girls game here.
Oh my god, okay.
Wow. Excellent.
It's probably gonna take twice as much damage.
Make up for the difference. It did crit, but only 55. That's pretty good.
It's called
Rando Dando.
Angel wins!
Rocket Jump was nice.
Spice Girls JRPG. No. Yeah, everybody's all. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. It was Final Fantasy X-2 was like playing a Spice Girls fucking game. It was too girly for me. The battle system wasn't terrible. It was a cool little remix on Final Fantasy X's battle system, and then the idea of the dress spheres was pretty cool because it's basically like different job class system, but like it was just all like diva stuff, you know. It was ridiculously the plot setting or whatever, the aesthetic was like. It's like if Perfect Blue wasn't a psychological thriller and just like about divas, pop singers and shit.
Your orders, Xion? Take this!
Perfect Blue is an awesome movie. I liked it a lot. I had inherited a bunch of old VHS tapes, and there was a small anime selection, and I hadn't seen most of them, but I wanted to sell a lot of the VHS tapes that I knew were kind of worth something. I ended up selling Perfect Blue for like $30, but I wanted to watch it first, to watch it and also to make sure that the tape worked. Yeah, it was an excellent movie.
Oh, I wanted to ask you,
What?
if you ever come here, or if you were to like drive here, would you want that gigantic CRT TV?
My external appearance
Oh
is
my
down 5%.
god.
Xion,
Of course I would want it, but like I don't know if I could have it. Like that is a different question. The more accurate question is, can I have it? I don't like. It depends on what the housing situation I wind up in Arizona is. If I have room for it, absolutely.
How big of a place are you guys thinking of getting?
We're hoping to get a house because we're gonna have a third roommate, and the rent is gonna be a little cheaper out there, so it should be pretty easy to get a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom house. And if that's the case, we'll probably have room for a big ass TV for sure.
And the rent is less than Colorado?
Yeah, we were looking at the differences in rent price. We pay about $1,400 for this little crappy 2-bedroom apartment, and in Arizona, it looks like it's about the same price, maybe even just a little bit less for a 3-bedroom. Yeah. So and we'd be splitting it 3 ways instead of 2 ways. So it'd be, yeah.
I would love to have that rent.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, we're not in some fancy apartment complex either. We're looking for some basic housing.
Still
I
though.
mean, obviously, who wouldn't want that kind of rent? Like I could pay the rent that I'm paying now. I have no problem paying it. It's just that the place itself is like not worth it. Like we're really close to the shitty main street, and like the quality of the place itself isn't fancy at all. It's like pretty shitty, but it's not like roach infested or anything. It's just not good. It's adequate.
Baltimore rent isn't too bad. That's what people are saying.
I've never really been off to the East Coast. I've been to Florida, but that's really it. Cool, Baltimore, huh? I thought Baltimore was was actually kind of a richer place. Maybe there's just rich sections in Baltimore.
I guess there's no choice.
Oh, okay. Maryland as a state is.
Needless to say, Bay Area rent is just
Astronomical, I bet. Oh man. I feel like if I once I get to Arizona and if shit doesn't work out, if it's crappier some way or something. Next time I move, I'm just gonna look up like the cheapest place in America and go there. It's gonna be like Oregon or something. Because like it's tough when you don't have like an actual career path. You're just trying to make it on whatever is out there.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
The main
Yeah,
It's gigantic.
Go kick his ass.
I think it's going to be good. Ass kicking.
Livin.
M-O-O-N. That spells kick its ass.
Smells kick its ass.
Is this the front? Looks like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Chewing out a piece of wheat.
Anything useful here?
Angel wings. Oh yeah, that was the internet episode, wasn't it, Ubicore? Oh my god, that scene with Randy jerking out through porn was so gross, so goddamn gross. The whole goddamn room is covered. Did you see the spooky ghost? It got ectoplasm everywhere. It's so gross. Oh, hey, Ubicore, anyone else in the channel? Here is my Switch friend code. Add it up. I got myself a Switch. It has been acquired. Oh, that's too bad, Torian. You gonna get one though? You said yet. It implies that you want one. Maybe he doesn't want one, and it's like going to be like thrust upon him. I don't know. Yeah, cool. What are you wanting to play on that specifically? Yeah, that's the one game I have right now is Breath of the Wild, and it's been pretty addictive, I gotta tell you. I think I've already played like 20 hours maybe. I only got this game like 4 days ago.
That's true. I'm glad you.
Let me actually check my file. I kind of wonder how many hours I put in. Is there a way to check how many hours I played? Save and reload, I think it'll tell me there. Oh! Wait, no, that's the timestamp. This doesn't tell me. That's weird. That's odd. A game like this, it should tell me. It's not like it's a short game.
It's gonna kick her ass.
Don't be saying shit like that. Not with that attitude.
This is no ordinary force. Everyone, be careful.
Get in the egg.
Transmit
It doesn't tell me how many hours I played on this. Oh wait, no, it does. I was thinking that the timestamp was timestamp and not the hours I played. Jeez. So yeah, I'm at 22 hours. Poor Shion.
Just don't let that happen again, Shion.
Accept it. Bink. When requests.
Transmit the eggs.
Do it. Alright. Friends. Check out my sticker before. I couldn't figure out what to put this on for forever until I got the Switch. I was like, finally! Something to stick this bastard on. Totally terminate, man. Honestly, I should have put this other sticker that I have. I bought a pack of stickers from the same supplier, and I originally wanted to put it in my car somewhere, so it's out there in my car right now. But I think it would have been better on this. It was you've seen it, Ben. It was a picture of Homer as Frieza, as Final Form Frieza, about to do like his big planet destroyer ball. Like yelling, like ah! with his finger up and the ball above him. I still haven't put it on anything, but I.
Oh, you still have it though.
Yeah, I still have it. Yeah.
Charging.
Yeah, I've seen some awesome custom skins so far for the Switch. I saw one just earlier today of one that the back of it makes it look like a original Super Nintendo console. I should send you, next time I send you something, I should send you a sticker too. It came with the pack that I bought. And you're a bigger Dumb and Dumber fan than I am, but I think you'd probably like this. Pretty bird.
Our cannon.
Look at the ass on that one.
Oh my.
He must work out.
Such a funny ass joke. Harry, I took care of it.
Yeah.
They actually sent me that one, this Pretty Bird one, because one of the stickers in the pack that I was buying was sold out, and it was actually the one that I wanted the most, which was annoying. But they sent me like 2 backups and told me that I would be notified when they have more of the one that I actually wanted in stock. It was you know that scene in Terminator 2 where the mom knifes the dad with the knife hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know the line from earlier in the movie from John Connor, "She's not my mother, Todd."
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Marge Simpson as the mom, Terminator 2, killing Todd, like Rotten Todd, with the knife arm, with "She's not my mother, Todd."
I want to see that one.
Yeah, I should try and find a picture of it because it was so goddamn awesome. But it was sold out, so I don't even know if it's on the website anymore.
Charging.
Are we kicking its ass?
Arcadic.
Stop that.
Damn.
Charging. Arcadic.
Yeah, someone had posted that sticker to like one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, and I was like, oh holy fucking shit, I need to buy that right now. And when I went to go look at the Etsy page for it, I found all those other ones, and I was like, oh, I'm buying all these. But the one that I wanted the most was unavailable. And yeah, I can't find it anymore.
Charging. Arcadic. Charging. Arcadic.
Commented bears, but I wish I could find a picture of it. I should have kept one. Someone redid the entire manga of Akira as Simpsons characters. It's called Bart Kira.
That's awesome.
Here is the picture of, and you can buy it too if you want, of the Homer Frieza sticker I was telling you about. It's really awesome.
And you attack
I
Shion.
wish I had something to put it on. What attack was it? I didn't notice. Shock Blade. I see.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that Black Lagoon Co. is the place that I bought all those stickers. So like, I put a different one on my dock. I put the what is it? What's his name?
All over.
Officer. Not Officer Quimby. The main cop guy in The Simpsons. He looks like
I guess we ran
looks
the
like
ship into the hyperspace
Terminator
column walls
2,
a few times too
T2.
many, thanks to a certain
T1000,
idiot who
that
flies
is.
like a maniac.
What?
This
Hey!
one.
Who do you think it was that
That one's on
saved
my,
us?
I wish you'd consider
My
what the
dock.
navigator has to go through. I'm getting carpal tunnel
one.
thanks to you.
Why don't you just direct link it?
Isn't it obvious? It's way cooler to navigate by hand.
Are you stupid or something?
Mind your own business. At least I'm more useful than a certain out-of-control lunatic.
Oh, okay now. So you think you're the man, huh?
You wanna go? What you got?
Bring it on. That's enough.
Stop
Both of you
fighting.
morons, shut up! I'm sick of listening to your whining. My head hurts enough just thinking about what these repairs are gonna cost. The last thing I need is to babysit the two of you.
We're back.
Oh, if I had known I'd be doing this, I would have spent more time at the firing range. What's going on?
No kidding, Ubicore.
Nothing. Good work. So, who are these guys?
She's Momo, and this is Ziggy. Looks like they're both with the Federation government.
Nice to meet you.
You two were the ones in the ship out there?
Thank you very much for rescuing us.
Thanks for your help.
They were being held by the UTIC organization, but they managed to escape.
The UTIC organization?
Captain.
Never thought I'd have to hear that cursed name again.
What is it? That you whatever?
Nothing you need to worry about. Well, stop wasting time and plot our course already.
You heard him. It's nothing a stupid navigator needs to worry about.
Those awesome speakers in the background.
I know, right?
Just really pump out some
Alan,
DVDs.
hurry up and clean up the top of the panel. The stuff's in the way.
Melt their brain.
Lefty's here.
Wall of sound.
Don't take it out on me.
This is for you.
Thanks, Cosmos. Alan, wake up already.
Here's your tea.
What's wrong with you?
Thanks. Just set it down there.
Alan can never do
I'm
things
telling
right.
you, that was crazy.
Poor Alan.
It was a
Even
close
when he's
one,
asleep, he's
I
fucking
gotta
up.
say, though, those were some pretty sweet moves out there, old man.
Sleep better.
Thank you very much.
What? Whoa! Hold on a sec. That was you?
Well, yes. I handled the flight controls.
Unbelievable. Shown up by a little girl. Kids these days.
That's pretty amazing, even for a Realian. Hey, that insignia on your uniform,
Yes?
is that... Are you from the Mizrahi lab?
Yes, I'm an observational Realian.
It's okay, you don't have to worry. If you're concerned about government secrets, Cosmos is one too. So, you're a 100 series observational Realian from the Mizrahi lab. A Hilbert-equipped model, right?
Damn straight, son.
Cosmos is equipped with it too, you know. The Hilbert effect. But of course, ours is a Vector original.
We're better
You're with
than you.
Vector Industries?
Yep. So is Alan over there.
You mean shithead?
Leave me alone.
By the way, where are you headed? We might be able to get you there for a small fee if it's not too far out of the way. Right, Captain?
Yeah, of course. After all, we are in the transport business.
Transport? Then could you please take us to Second Milsh...
Nope.
Could you please take us to the Second Miltian star system?
Second Milsha? You too?
What do you mean, you too?
Oh, it's just a strange coincidence, that's all. Cosmos' new deployment is on Second Milsha also.
Hey, that's great. It'll cost less if you're all going the same way, Shion.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Captain, what about
Cosmic
ship repairs?
carpooling.
Yeah, we gotta take care of that first. Let's stop at a nearby dock colony. That all right with you?
Of course.
Thank you for taking us.
Well, relax and enjoy the trip. Hey, Miss Vector, show him around, would you?
He's being unusually nice.
He's gonna get that government money.
Booger
He's
hanging out of my
relaxed as fuck.
nose? Or...
What? No, nothing. All right then, shall we go? Momo? Ziggy?
Bartender robot.
Would you like some more?
I want robot drinks.
Offer him your multi-pass.
I think Alan's just having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, you because you off. I'll pull my magnets out. I got a box full of neodymium in the back. Fuck you.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember what movie this was. But it was like, bullets, my only weakness.
Oh no. That sounds familiar, honestly. Shit. Was it It's not like a spoof, right? It was just a funny joke in a normal comedy, right?
I don't know. For some reason, I want to say it's like Ricky O, but I think that's it.
So it might be spoofy then, like, cause I was thinking like Hot Shots or something.
I think I was like, bullets, my only weakness.
Damn it.
Oh, see, now you have a robot. Oh, but he's not selling stuff. He's just explaining
He doesn't do
things.
shit.
He's an explaining robot.
It's from Harold and Kumar. Says Unicorn. Maybe
which
they
one?
used that joke as well.
Escape
There was
from
only
Guantanamo, or
there was only 2, right?
White Castle. Yeah, I only know of 2.
Yeah. I'm surprised they got a sequel at all.
Oh my god, why? It's fantastic.
I mean, no, it's a great movie, but like it doesn't seem to be sequel worthy.
Oh, there's 3. What's the third one? Yeesh.
Oh, I feel like I do remember there being a Christmas movie.
Oh.
Well, both of the actors were I mean, the Asian guy was getting, you know, a lot bigger roles with like Star Trek and stuff, and the other guy went into politics or something. So like, I feel like, yeah, by that point they would have funded him. But the White Castle movie was hilarious. I liked that movie a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you that I started watching the Coven series, or season on American Horror Story?
Oh, wait, you might have. Yes.
Yeah, I watched a lot more of it yesterday. It's
That's
really
my favorite one.
freaking good. Yeah, and like every time I've mentioned it to someone for the first time that I'm watching this, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's the best season."
Oh.
I'm like, "Why the fuck has nobody told me this?" Like, I haven't really heard much of American Horror Story since it came out, other than the fact that it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that like every season was a different storyline.
Yep.
Like it's an anthology kind of thing.
I don't think I've watched the past season, or maybe the one before that as well.
So from the person that I've been getting all of like the good shows and stuff that I've been watching for the most part, she's like been super dead on with like saying like this is good and it being correct. She says that the next best season after this one is 1984, and then like maybe the first season is worth watching as well, and the rest of them are like whatever.
I do remember the first season. Are you watching?
Oh yeah,
else?
that's a good. Go ahead.
Are you watching anything else?
Well, right now I'm just watching that. We were also watching The Expanse, but since it's like spooky season, we switched over.
She felt as if she were being rocked gently, like a baby in a cradle. Huh. All's quiet after the storm. There's no trace of anything. Over.
Why is he so young?
I wonder, does that lake of darkness where Nero does his fishing look something like this?
You're quite the poet today, little master. Where do you come up with this stuff, huh?
Read some books, Mary. It's good for you.
What the hell?
Books are made from paper, little master. And they're such a pain to carry around.
Paper and stone tablets last longer than optical data, you know. Besides, reading a book helps me get to sleep. How's the sensor readout? Anything showing up?
Nothing at all. It's as if even the atoms are at rest.
Not even gas or dust? If it was a giant flare, it should have at least left behind some high-energy particles. How could that be? An entire planet was here just a little while ago.
Alderaan. Fucking dead. See the Death Star in the background buzzing off.
Retrieving Little Master. Open Cargo Bay 6.
Alright.
Opening Cargo Bay 6. Opening Cargo Bay 6.
How many people does that take?
Preparing to go to light speed. what were they preparing to do? They prepared to forever. You're always preparing, just go!
We still got work to do.
It's like little Dante.
Hey, welcome back, little master.
Yo.
Ariadne's completely vanished.
But it doesn't seem like it was destroyed. It's almost as if someone is hiding it somewhere.
Hiding it? Where would that be?
Who knows? The best way to find out would be to ask the person who's hiding it. Shelley?
It's very slight, but I'm getting a reaction from the primer. No question about it.
Some kids playing with matches, maybe? What happened to that fleet anyway?
We haven't heard anything since we picked up that distress signal 6 hours ago. Gnosis, huh? They must have been totally wiped out.
Not necessarily. When the little ones play with fire, you know their folks can't be too far behind.
Oh, I get it. So you reckon that the mama's gonna show up soon?
Exactly. Change course. Proceed to the last known coordinates of the Federation fleet.
It's a hell of a ship there.
Mm-hmm.
We underestimated him by thinking he was just a relic from an age gone by. In regards to the information leak, we traced it to the Special Ops Intelligence Bureau. We're currently looking into how they discovered the route to Proloma. I apologize for the trouble.
It's inevitable. There will always be vermin. I'll leave their extermination to you.
Very well. So, do you really think they will show up?
Oh, they'll come. After all, that's the reason for their existence. It also happens to be Milch's Achilles' heel.
I'll handle the negotiations with the military. I leave the rest to you.
Commander?
Cherenkov. What is it?
The Zohar was taken by the Gnosis. But I managed to secure the 100 series Realian. It's currently on board a cargo ship, headed for the Miltian star system. I believe it is the same one you had secured on Preloma. What do you...
Just stick to your duties.
What?
Don't do anything beyond the scope of your mission. We've already confirmed all the variables. The situation is proceeding according to plan.
But sir...
Return to headquarters at once. I'll deal with you then. Understood?
Do as you're told.
Get the registration of the ship that signal came from. Track Cherenkov's marker.
Yes, sir.
You just love barking out those orders, don't you, Margulis? Show a little love to your dogs, or else they might bite you one day.
You.
The prototype belongs to me. I've grown bored with these Kirschwassers.
So you're going?
I think I'm more likely to succeed than your dogs. Ah, yes. Feed me your hostility. Pierce me with your hatred.
God. Shut the fuck up.
No, wait.
Don't worry. I won't get in your way. We're working toward the same goal, right?
Ease off his rocker.
He's got the Final Fantasy villain syndrome. Pierce me with your hatred.
Ah, Momo. My adorable little Pesh.
Yeah, Albedo's lines are awesome.
Is it once again makes me think of the Fatal Fury movie and how Laucorn's voice and lines are all gloriously cheesy. He sounded like an evil surfer.
This ship's been gutted down to the core. Looks like a carcass of a beached whale.
It's not much better up here. There's no sign of life at all. Just a bunch of egg scrap.
Figures.
Scrambled
it's like
eggs.
Diving into shark-infested waters with a big juicy steak. Bingo! I found the remains of a Zohar security ring. I guess this is where they were storing it. Shelly, set the sequencing primer.
Roger. Initiating primer walking. Analyzing gate in wake.
If they're already out of range, we're out of luck. Let's hope they're still hanging around nearby.
I can't believe you're hoping those things are still here. Aren't you scared, little master?
Heck, there are plenty of things in this world scarier than the Gnosis. So, how is it? Have they already gone over to the other side?
Just hold your horses there, little master. I'm in the middle of analyzing. What?
What is it?
Emergency alert! Looks like someone got here before us.
It's a trap!
We're completely surrounded.
Using short jumps, huh? That's pretty damn clever.
Little master, are they?
My god, are they gonna call him Little Master the whole game?
I think so.
Oh no! I'm a Little Master! It's like if Tina from Dead or Alive did this instead of wrestled.
Those guns were from Hector. Nice touch.
Oh, good. Oh, good. He's awesome.
Before you get out of it.
Ow, my shins! thanks for joining us, Torian Legend. I hope you have a good work shift tomorrow. See you next time, buddy.
Yeah. See you, Torian Legend. Thank you as always.
So his name is Junior. Okay. I don't remember this character. I don't think I played to this point, or if I did, this was exactly where I stopped.
Oh.
Maybe I was like, I can't handle another little crappy anime character. At the time, I'm okay with it now.
Trying to cover
Pretty
up
big character
evidence.
before you say it.
Master, you've got to hurry back. Their mothership is coming.
I do gotta respect the fact that he's got a ship full of ship completely crewed by women, except for him. Got himself a little harem crew.
Welcome back, little master.
What's the situation?
It's a standard attack vessel. Unknown registration. All weapons are at condition zebra. Interlocks removed. Awaiting orders, sir.
Yeah, I expect there to be something deeper about him. I mean, he's like an entire captain of a odd-ass ship, and he's only a kid. You know, there's got to be more to it than that.
These guys just don't let up, do they? Activate all shields.
Incoming. Second wave of attack. 10 seconds to impact.
All 100
The king of the Amazon.
Sub-channel into the high-velocity cannon system.
Although they're not exactly like gigantic warrior women, it looks like.
Enemy photon torpedo on the port side. Impact imminent.
Yeah, some Star Trek.
The shield is still holding.
Man, all we were doing was investigating the scene. You'd think they could just leave us alone. Match course and speed.
Course and speed modified. Ready to fire.
I wonder if he got that trench at Space Hot Topic. Pretty cool.
Take this.
I mean, back in the early 2000s, Hot Topic was on top of its game. Well, isn't that a move that Cosmos gets? With all those, like, beamy light things that come out of her?
I think to a smaller degree, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
They're already starting to flay.
The enemy mothership has begun its retreat.
It'd be nice if we could just let him go. But we can't do that.
I had to call back in on Grid Fam.
Shelley, give him a little nudge.
And when he says a little nudge, you know what that means.
There you go.
Set engines to rapid speed. Penetrate the port side and prepare for combat.
Boom!
Skewered it.
Smile, you son of a bitch!
Our objective is the enemy mainframe. Utilize all available terminals and counter any protective measures. Once inside, engage all hostiles. All hands, move out.
Go get them, ladies!
Well, shall we head for the bridge, little master? Ready?
All right, let's get this over with and go home.
random soldier with.
He's my favorite.
You can't do shit. Oh, so there are other men on the ship. I thought it was all women except for him.
There's others.
I have not heard of the manga Gantz.
Gantz.
I have not heard of it. Have you been?
Yes.
I haven't really read any manga ever.
Well, I think I've heard of the anime, technically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not against reading manga in general. Like, I've read my share of comic books and stuff. But it was never a big interest of mine. Just as every once in a while kind of thing. I think the last comic book I read was The Watchmen.
Mm.
And that's like totally not a normal comic book. It's definitely like something else. 1000% recommend over the anime is Berserk, huh?
Ooh.
Cool. Isn't Berserk like super long as a manga?
I heard that it was.
Oh my god, it's still running. Good lord.
Yeah. What are those things?
Kill you lasers. They gonna slice you up.
Guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all. Watch this. I'm gonna take enough break.
Excellent. Man, they must have stormtrooper aim.
Yeah. Or they missed something that huge.
Big ass robot, yeah. It has a Lisa Frank engine. Yeah, it looks like an easy bake oven came to life. Yeah, no, the graphic novel for Watchmen was excellent. I only read it because I watched the movie and I thought that was really good too. Oh yeah, that ending was quite different from the movie. It was super off the rails, but it was cool. Like, it still works. I haven't read any of the new comics that have come out recently, though. After like the movie came out and everybody got all on the Watchmen train, like individual comics about individual characters came out. I think like kind of exploring their life a little bit more, and like a series or something came out too. But I haven't seen any of that stuff.
That just summons more dudes.
I got no time for horses like
Oh, it's the
you.
same configuration.
I had heard that before I read the book, and after I saw the movie, that the ending between the two was different. So I knew it was a different ending, but I didn't know what it was. And now that I know what the ending from the graphic novel actually is, like, I think that what they did for the movie is probably a good idea, because it's like, if you were watching this movie for it's like a 3-hour movie, and then all of a sudden it completely jumps to shark with like cosmic freaking interdimensional squid demons or whatever, like it wouldn't have gone over well. It's way more comic booky and appropriate to leave it in the comic book. Yeah, a lot of people got super pissed off over the fact that they didn't put the squid in. And I mean, I guess I get being upset over something because like you already know what it should be and it's not. So it's easy to be upset over something like that. But like if you just like analyze it with you know an unbiased eye, you might realize that it's probably a better idea that they did that. And I think people have calmed down about it from when it came out. You know, too. It's been enough time. Ben, you saw the movie, right? Mm-hmm. You liked it?
Yeah.
Did you see the director's cut? The one that's like 3.5 hours long with the animated segments?
I think I actually just saw it in theaters, so I never saw the other version of it.
The other version is really actually very good. Like, and I know that you don't like mind when a movie's mind-numbingly long, because you can handle that. So they add a lot more scenes of backstory and such for individual characters, like for all of them. And also they're what?
Why was he in there?
Ambushing you. Oh man. But also, there's this animated thing that they keep going in between. It's like chapters, basically, that, of a comic book that one of the characters in the movie is reading, and that is also in the original book. This comic book within a comic book, and it's narrated by like Gerard Butler. Butler. That's his combined name. And it's really cool. It's kind of like analogous to the setting that's in the actual movie, but it just makes the movie super long, so it was cut. But you would like it. I think if you like the original movie, you would like this stuff even more because it's just more stuff. It's like the extended version of Lord of the Rings. Just more.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this one has a dude in there too.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Stuff.
I love stuff.
Yeah, I liked how the narrative style changed, both in the movie and in the book. How like you would be reading excerpt of like a book from Hollis Mason, like his Under the Hood book, or newspaper clippings, or sometimes if Rorschach's doing the narrating, it's like from his diary or whatever, and he talks all super robotically, and I like it. Or if it's just regular narration, like an author narration, that's sometimes a thing too. But yeah, it's a very cool story that goes all over the place, and it's awesome. What else did Zack Snyder even do? I know he did the Superman movie, but that's all I really know of offhand. And I didn't think the Superman Returns movie that came out forever ago, I didn't think it was amazing, but it was fun to watch.
Alright, let's call it a day.
What was the latest one? It was like Batman versus Superman, right?
I think so. I didn't watch any of the new Batman stuff ever since. Oh no, I haven't watched the Affleck Batman at all.
Well, guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all.
Not that I think Affleck would be a bad Batman. I just am kind of burnt out on Batman.
I have no Batman.
Yeah. But I do think that the new preview for the Riddler story, Batman, whatever it's called, it does look pretty cool. but mostly only because they're giving the Riddler a fair shake. I couldn't give a shit about Batman at this point.
I do kind of want to see that more so than the previous ones that they had.
Right. Batman versus Superman just didn't really sound that great to me.
It wasn't very good. I think I watched it
I've never thought that the idea was that great anyway.
Sayonara, baby.
Like, of putting Batman against Superman. I mean, like, if Superman was actually, like, gonna be an actual villain to Batman, Batman would have no chance. Superman could just fly in at any time and just smash his face in. What?
I think it's because of those discussions why they came up with stuff like that.
I don't know. Like, I think the argument that I have is that, like, it would never work because Superman's just so much stronger than Batman. Like, he's basically a god. Or a demigod. The only reason that there's any kind of beef between them is because Batman doesn't want to, like, accept Superman as a hero. And Superman's like, well, I'm not gonna kill you because I'm not an asshole. You know, I think that's pretty much how it plays out.
Wait, but you didn't watch the movie, did you?
No, I didn't watch it, so I don't actually know what their beef is, but I mean, like, it's like the only way it could make sense to me.
Yeah, so see, just watch it.
I could.
It's not very good. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Superman is kind of a bland character in general, just because he's really got kind of no limits. Stories involving Superman are more like are best for, like, moral questions, like, do I do this or do I don't? Because he can do anything, so he doesn't know whether or not he should do a thing. Not that can he do a thing. It's all the superpowers, man. Superman can do whatever he wants. I think that's the rule, right? He can do anything that he has done before. He can do it, and when he wants to do something, he can only. How'd they word it? If he tries it, he can do it. Is something like that?
Was that a thing?
Something like that. Like well, like, what has Superman ever failed anything ever? So he like, it seems like,
I mean, he died once.
But he still won, and then he came back from death.
Came back.
Like, he didn't even really die. It's like, I think, yeah, that's what the rule of thumb is, that Superman can do anything he tries to do.
Where did they come from?
I got no time for voices like you!
Oh, it probably was the shit in the 30s. Absolutely. I mean, Superman punched out Hitler, I think, at one point, so Americans must have loved that shit.
Oh, there was, I think I already saw this on Apple TV, but there was kind of a cool reimagining of Superman, where he crashed in Soviet Russia versus the United States.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah. So that was
it was a whole movie?
Yeah, it's like an animated movie.
Was it like DC Studios?
I don't remember.
Well, I just wonder if it's like an official Superman thing or if it was like a fan-made thing.
Oh, no. I mean, like, it was on... I think I bought it on Apple TV. Like,
Oh, okay.
something that was released, so...
Right,
Other
you did
DC
say that.
Studios made it and licensed it.
Fair enough, cool. That's interesting. The last cool superhero animated movie I saw, not recent, but I did like it. I thought it was really cool. It was Flashpoint, Justice League Flashpoint. Did you see that one? It's really cool because it shows you a bunch of alternate ways that they could have done the superheroes. Because the Flash, well, I guess he basically runs so fast that he breaks the timeline. Comic book logic. And so the rest of the movie is him basically going from well, no, it's not reality to reality. It's like he breaks it and he's in this other alternate reality where all the other superheroes are different. So for Batman, that fateful night when the mugger killed the parents went down differently. So the mugger killed Bruce Wayne instead, and that's it. And the mother went insane and became the Joker. And the dad became Batman, and his Batman is a lot more drunken and more violent. He uses guns, he kills people. It's pretty cool. I like that. And the Superman is instead of crash landing on the Kent's farm, he crash landed into some government thing, and the government has him, and so he's like the scrawny, shriveled up, like simpleton because he's never been taught anything and been kept in like a room that doesn't have red sunlight or doesn't have yellow sunlight. It's like red light, and that doesn't do anything for him. And so he like doesn't know stuff. He's all skinny and shriveled up, and like when they bust him out, he finally starts getting his powers, and he like understands what friends are and stuff like that.
I kind of want to watch it.
It's a really cool movie. You'd like it. And there's this big battle between the Amazons, Wonder Woman and her crew, and the Atlanteans. Big ol' like war between them that's going on. But I think in the real world at that point that like Wonder Woman was like married to Aquaman, I think. Something like that. The opposite of what was going on in the alternate stuff. They're not at war. Yeah. But yeah, this came out at least 10 years ago, maybe even more. Quite good though. In general, though, I'm kind of over superheroes, like comic book superheroes. Like, I don't know. I guess I liked them more when they were like nerdier. People thought it was stupid for you to read them and stuff like that. Now everybody's all on board and it sucks more. It's like since everybody likes it and all that now, it feels a little bit more blander, because it's, now that they know it appeals to the masses, they're making it appeal to the masses more on purpose. So it feels a little like hipstery to say stuff like that, but it also, like, I feel like it's somewhat factual to say that things that were not popular and now they are, the quality of them is a little bit more bland and pop and, spread a little out more so that it can appeal to more people.
Which door is this?
Yeah, I think there is truth to that. It just sucks trying to talk about that because you feel like an elitist, hipstery, fucking snobby asshole. Which, I mean, there is an amount of that there to what I'm saying, but like I'm not basing it all on that. Just like Star Wars. Like Star Wars used to be like a nerdy, not really cool thing to be super into. before the prequels came out and all that, and like more and more they just started getting more like for the masses. And like I still watched all of them. I thought it was great, but like it wasn't as good as it used to be.
I got no time for wusses like you.
No time.
He says to 4 of them. I know. It's like, why didn't you dodge, dude? It's the last thing they'd expect. Yeah, those enemies have some balls on them, right? What the hell does dandyism do?
Dandyism.
Interesting. You feeling dandy? That trench coat is cool, but them green pants are just like... Did you just throw the first pair of pants on that you found in your room, kid? Because that doesn't really match.
So
He looks like he got back from a rave or something. Especially with that red, pink hair or whatever it is. Just that anime style is just super weird sometimes. I like it. Pills. Reminds me of the pills in Akira.
Yeah. It says warning.
Emergency. Yeah, I've been to a few warehouse parties like that. The last one I went to, yeah, there was a group of people that lived at the warehouse. Bunch of strung out drug kids. Oh my god. I remember the girl I was. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, Ben?
Like one of these is gonna turn around
Yeah. And ouch will happen. But what I was saying is, the reason I met that group of people with the warehouse party and all that was I was dating this girl who was friends with them, and she was a big frequenter of their parties and stuff. And she was like, I don't know if I should, bring you around. Like I don't know how much you can party, Roy. Like you might not be able to hang with the likes of us. And I'm like, shut the hell up. I know what I'm doing. I'm older than all of you. I know how to party.
Combined.
Not combined. But like I had a good 5 years on most of them. At least. And so we go to this rave, and the morning after, we're all still going. We have a morning after party after the rave because everybody's still up. You're up for a good long time on nights like that. And it comes to be about like 10 in the morning on the next day after, and I haven't slept at all. I haven't done anything like that. I'm partying the whole time, and I find her on the floor, passed out with a bottle of booze in her hand, and And I win. I won. I took a picture of her and showed it to her when she woke up, and I said, "Oh, I can't hang, huh?" I think you lost that one.
Victory.
It was fun though.
Got to find that key card.
Up and at 'em, guys. I haven't partied like that in a while, though. Man, thinking about it takes me back. It's a long night.
You don't do that anymore?
I mean, I don't talk to them anymore. Well, actually, I do talk to some of them. That group of people is the whole reason why I know Circuitry, my boss at the arcade. Because at that point, she was throwing parties for like DJs and stuff. Well, DJ parties and stuff for the arcade. It wasn't just a public arcade. It was like invite only and party time. And that's where I first met her. And I know some of the DJs still from that time too, because they would. We would throw DJ nights at the arcade too after I was working there, and they were public parties, so they were toned down. But yeah, I still know some of them. I just don't talk to that girl I was dating.
Sounds like a pretty fun time.
Yeah, for the most part. But the EDM does get a little bit mind-numbing after a while. Yep, Corey, that's exactly how it happens, man. Veteran beats the young ace. They're all cocky and shit, and they think that they know how to do the thing, and they don't know how to pace themselves a lot of times. Agent Smith in this bitch.
All right, let's call it a day.
Of course, I've definitely got friends that can party way harder than I can, and they were fun to have around too, because they kind of push your limits a little bit. But if I were to put myself on a scale of non-partier to partier, I'm pretty good in the middle, where I know what I'm doing. Like, I haven't gotten like sick drunk in a long time, and on my own, or like with like just a regular roommate or whatever, you know, just another other person. But I'd say like 1 in every 10th time I go over to this one friend's place, they party, and they party hard, and they, oh my god, sometimes it's like a hangover like I haven't had in years.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. busting up boxes.
To find the weird key card, which obviously can't.
You'll find it. That sucks, Ubicar. Keep away from them hangovers. Yeah, I try not to have them so much anymore. Like I said, I never do on my own or anything. It's always like me going over there to that one specific friend.
That's why you need liquid IV.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, that reminds me. One of the people before I went to that warehouse party, before the party started, one of the people who lived there came staggering out, super drunk, super hungover. Like wickedly hungover. I'd never seen anybody like in such bad shape. I mean, maybe he was acting a little bit, but like he was like moaning all morning long and throwing up a lot and just, oh god, everything was horrible. He was like he was asking for a saline drip. like in all seriousness, he wanted a saline drip because apparently he had like gotten pretty drunk before at like Burning Man or something, and they hooked him up to a saline drip, and it like cured it instantly. And so now every time he gets super hungover, apparently he wants a saline drip.
You can pay for something like that.
You can, but it's like, what a fucking like thing to want in your life because you get hungover so much, so badly that you gotta put yourself in an IV on a regular basis.
That's not good.
No kidding. Hey, what's this thing in the chat? NerdlesInTime used add permitted term in. Did you do something?
Oh, yeah, the bot tried to like filter out a message.
What were you doing?
Nothing. It was just Ubicor's message above.
Oh. Wonder why.
Don't know.
Interesting. What's Negronus? I don't know what that is.
Negronis. It's a drink.
Cocktail? What's in it? Oh. Hari, vermouth, and gin. Sick. I love gin drinks. It's my favorite clear liquid alcohol.
Maybe this way.
Who goes there?
Warning!
This is good fun.
I haven't had gin in a little while. I've been mostly drinking whiskey for the last few months.
Oh yeah, have you modded yours?
No, I haven't. I just talked to a dude though. On Uber Drive, he was like, "I'm going home. I'm getting drunk." And I'm like, "Oh," we started talking about what he drinks, and it turns out he's a whiskey dude, and he said he backs you up. He said that I should definitely get that Jameson that you've been talking about. He's like, my favorite kind is Irish whiskey, and my favorite kind of Irish whiskey is that Jameson 30 or whatever it was called.
The Black Barrel.
Black Barrel, yes. So I was like, oh yeah, my friend Ben was telling me that I need to try that and this and that, and yeah, so that's. I don't know if that's exactly what the next one I'm gonna get because it's a little expensive, but I'll definitely get some more Irish whiskey. Oh, and he also agreed with me that number 12 or what it was called, the Conor McGregor whiskey that I had, that it wasn't that great. Like it tasted okay, but it was definitely not as good as Jameson or like even like a bourbon.
You didn't really like it either? You were like, meh.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it enough to want to drink it just straight. I ended up mixing it with Coke for the most part. But like all the other ones that I've tried that I said I liked, I'm like, yeah, really good with just an ice cube.
Yeah, that could be actually all it's good for. I mean, it's just a good mixing whiskey.
Yeah, it did just fine for that, but it was. Actually, I don't think it was that much more expensive than a normal bottle of Jameson or something. But I think it was about the same price. Which, if I'm gonna pay the same price for something that I could not mix, I might as well get that.
I showed you my giant cart of it, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I'll send you a picture of it. Because when you come over, you have to have like your pick of the cart.
We'll do a little try-sesh or something. Yeah, it would be a fun thing to record actually, just have like a little drink from all the bottles.
We probably can't do that. There's way too many bottles.
Oh, okay, not all of them, but enough to, get a buzz.
There's probably like 15 bottles.
Right.
We would die.
Well, we could do like a half shot out of every one of them.
You could.
I mean, I'm not actually trying to do that, but that would be fun.
There's definitely some like really good ones, and there's like a few experimental ones that I got that are absolutely awful.
Oh no.
Is there anything else in this room?
Probably want that. Sounds like he has soft shoes.
Ooh, crushed gin. Oh no! I never drank too much gin.
I like it.
This is good.
I don't think I know too many types other than the usual ones that...
I don't know if there are a whole lot of variations of gin. I think it's just gin. I mean, I'm sure there's like British gin or American gin, but like, I don't know if there's like a difference in the process. Oh, good job, you got all 120 stars.
Nice.
Good work.
All right, let's call it a day.
I do remember thinking that it was a very solid Mario game, but I never, like I said, I only got to play it for like a day, so I didn't get very far. But I love me some space stuff. I mean, that's always like a Roy bait. So I should try it out myself.
I got no time for voices like
I don't think I'm gonna get that game though, the Mario All-Stars for a little while though, because I get some other stuff first. I'll just make sure to get it before it goes out of off the store.
What do you want to get next?
I think next I'm just gonna get the subscription service.
Okay.
Just see what poke around with that. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is freaking goddamn awesome. I like it.
I'll probably keep you busy for a while.
Oh yeah, it will. It sure will. I'm just getting to the point where I can take on the Guardians. Yeah. I killed one with my regular gear, and then like right after that I was able to go to the dude who upgrades your well, he gives you a store basically so that you can buy gear that's specially made for dealing with the Guardians. So I'll probably be able to get more supplies for more Guardian weapons once I start beating them. I still take massive damage from their attack, though. I basically get killed in one hit. So if I get hit once, I'm dead. But it's not too hard to find some like cover and hit them a couple times, and then go find cover again. Yeah, the aesthetic is really cool. Ancient tech.
I think after this, I'm gonna download it again and start it again.
You better. Are you gonna start a new game even if you get your file back, or are you just gonna continue on the file?
I'll probably continue in that case.
Okay.
Assuming I can figure out what I was doing. But I think you're already further than me.
That's possible.
Than where I was, because I know in my file, like, I didn't fight any other Guardians, but it was just presented to me as like a thing you can do.
Okay. And then also it's very possible that you've done very different things that I did, because like I've done some basic stuff that you're probably supposed to do, but like who knows like where you might have wound up, you know, and done things that I never did.
I did as many of the shrines as I could because I really liked the puzzles.
Yeah, basically every time I find a shrine, I do it right away.
So I spent a lot of time just trying to find shrines because that was my only source of joy in that game.
Did you upgrade your hearts and stuff after finding enough shrines?
Yes.
Good. That's like the big main reason to do it, besides the fun of finishing the shrines. You can live plants.
There's nothing else in those plants.
Yeah, Ubicore, it feels a very well put together game. Like they really put some effort into this one. Yeah, I really do like how like I've complained before about like Skyrim and like Fallout and stuff, where everything that you can do is findable through a blip on the map or whatever, and it's really not like this in this game. And you can fast travel to points of interest and stuff like that, but like for the most part, a lot of the things that you find or come across and stuff like that is not because like some thing on the map told you to go there. Like you know where you're going and what for, like why you're going there, and that's a lot better than what I've had problems with in the past. It doesn't hold your hand too much. It's very minimal hand holding. Like there's like I remember one part in particular, there's a person who tells you to go to the eye of the lake that looks like a skull, and you can just go do that, of course, but it doesn't put a little blip on the map for that. You do it yourself, and you decide when you want to go there.
I like those aspects of the game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I've heard that Thief is a pretty cool game, but I've never played it. So and I didn't hear that it was like that, where it was doing what I was talking about. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, post that video for us, dude.
What game is that?
Thief. He says this guy talks about the game Thief and compares it to modern games, criticizes it exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it really kind of sucks that AAA games are like that, because they're great in like almost every other aspect. It's just they force it to become a mindless game where you don't really know or care even what you're about to do. You just go to the thing on the map. Are you lost again?
Pretty much, always lost.
Oh no. Bumble your way through the game. We've got 10 hours in already. 10 and a half almost.
I know, right? Doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
This game feels a lot faster than Xenogears did.
Well, it seems to be better paced, and also it's a lot more watchable in general.
Feels like a playable movie.
Yeah, interactive. Little master. Random live wire.
Oh, they were securing the doors shut.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Huh?
Sucks that you're lost again.
This place isn't that big.
Oh, I do want to play Dark Souls, Ubicore, but I kind of, I mean, so I like having a map, because I get lost really easily. Like, I'm a very, very bad sense of direction in 3D spaces for video games. So maps are very useful to me, but like the blips on the map is what I have a problem with. But, what was it, Neo wasn't that hard, because hard of a thing to get used to, because there's no maps in that either. But I know that it's different from Dark Souls in the fact that, like, Dark Souls is one big, long, one level kind of thing, and Neo is individual levels. Like, so it's individual maps. You don't have to, like, travel from one to the other to the other. So that helps.
So we have to go through that door, but it says like it needs to power this console, which, there we go, that's what that does.
Excellent. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I would love for that to happen, because I almost never feel like I have a area mapped out in my brain very well, but like it would be a tough one to actually have happen. I didn't play Dark Souls 1 though, I played 3. This was the only one I played, and I thought it was great. I liked it. I got lost all the time. It wants to be operated.
It does.
It's flashing at you.
Is there anything else around here? Any treasures?
Cockpit treasures.
operate it.
Yeah, so he holds his arms in front of it. Hello, computer. Pushes one button. Everything breaks.
Run away.
Good lord.
It's very aggressive.
I think he just jumped out of nowhere, too. Plop. Here I am.
Get some exercise after all. Watch this. I'm gonna take them out right now.
Watch this.
And thanks.
Okay. Sounds like a thing you get at the pharmacy.
I refill my prescription of Andex.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little like stressed out today. Junior is the antithesis to Shinji. Yeah, it seems like it. When you put it that way, I think I'm gonna like Junior a lot more than I thought originally. Freaking Shinji's such a little fucking pussy. Yeah, exactly. Like, what, like, young dude, like a guy in his 12 in his tweens, wouldn't be completely stoked to drive a mech? Like, that's like a dream of everyone. And Shinji's like, I suck, I'm sad, don't want to.
Oh dear.
Nice. Oh yeah, I know. No, I agree. It totally was. I mean, he was there to be the protagonist for deconstruction of the mech genre, of course. But a byproduct of that is that he's a total pushover wussy loser. And I mean, he's a well-written character. He just sucks. You can suck and still be awesome.
We've hacked into the enemy mainframe. Okay, so now what? Shall I copy or transmit it?
They've already entered the manual override code. The partitions are being deleted. Hurry up and start your transmission.
Roger. You just clear your head out and wait for me.
Oh, is she a Persicon or something? Or a Realian, I guess?
I tell ya, being able to interlink with your sister has got to be real convenient.
I wouldn't say that. She has so many random thoughts.
I can't help it. We're humans, not Realians.
Oh.
You can telepathically talk to the Kaiser, right, little master? That sounds a
How
lot
is she
more
feeding
convenient
all that
to
shit
me.
into her head?
I don't need this annoying contraption either.
Not really.
Augments.
I have to constantly make sure I watch what I'm thinking. Or else I start sending thoughts I don't want to send. The whole thing's just as tiring as hell.
No kidding, I bet that would
just
be.
to write him a letter.
Oh, I didn't know it was like that.
Yep, that's That's how it is.
Sick.
They got lit up. Damn.
You had to do the crossover grip. That's the cool grip.
You okay, Mary?
Yeah, I'm alright, but look what you did! Oh.
I'm sorry
My
to say
IDE ribbon.
that all data from the enemy mainframe has been lost.
Oops.
It's because of all those cheesy action flicks you keep on watching.
They've launched a lifeboat. Shall we pursue?
Nah, no need to pursue them that far. We just need to know where they're headed. Place a trace request with the UMN Administration Bureau. Let's head back. Hurry up with the retrieval preparations on board the Durandal. All hands, check your equipment. Don't leave any evidence behind.
Amazing. I can't believe how much his personality changes when he's holding a gun.
A lust for conquest and absolute power, and the desire to have a really big gun. I suppose that'd be the standard explanation.
You don't hold back, do you, Shelley?
Although, in Little Master's case, it's probably just a complex about his height.
Well, you call him little every time you address him.
Little Master's plenty attractive, just the way he is.
True.
Mary, we'll be leaving in 2 minutes. Hurry back, okay?
Roger. It's a shame. Little Master doesn't have any choice in the matter but to stay that size.
But you don't have to call him little every time. It makes it worse. It's like, oh hey, Ugly Joe's sad. I wonder if it's because he's so ugly. I wonder if Ugly Joe is sad that he's ugly and his name is Ugly Joe. I wonder if we should just call him Joe? Make it a little less bad for him?
No, he's already used to Ugly Joe.
I thought Commander Terrain.
But your name
What's the
isn't
matter?
just Joe, it's Ugly Joe.
Well, he skipped dinner again, so I've been looking for him.
So that you know you're Ugly
Did you
Joe.
check outside? He mentioned something about finding a charter flight.
Wait a minute. Wearing that uniform?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. This area was abandoned by the government and never properly restored after the war. The people here haven't forgotten how violent the military was, though. It's no place for a soldier to be wandering around.
Is it really that dangerous here?
Well, it's fine if you're a civilian.
Riveting.
Well, in that case, we better go find him before anything happens.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go get Ziggy. He'll probably come in handy at a time like this.
All right. I'll go with Alan then. He doesn't look very useful, though.
No.
Never a good word about Alan. Alan is this game's Shinji for sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sad sack.
Poor Alan.
We're back to this.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while since you got jingle in your email. Ooh.
Most excellent. Archery.
It's kind of a cool way of her acquiring new abilities.
Like,
it's just
Vector allows you to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They must deem it necessary first. Can't just go around
she's not even
using her abilities willy-nilly. That's expensive.
Where goes
What did you say, Ben?
Oh, she wasn't in the party.
Alright. Ah!
Fine. I'd rather have Cosmos anyway.
Yeah, thanks. It feels like we're making progress. We've gone through 3-4 areas in this one stream today. Pretty good. Even though you were completely lost for like half of the first half of the first stream, or the first half of the stream, that is.
Yeah, that's usual.
We got through it. Hmm. Oh yeah, it totally doesn't make it a bad thing, being a little bit more linear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game never really opens up a whole lot, except at the very end when you can clean up all the other side quests and stuff. But by that time, you've been literally driven through all the other areas that you've unlocked. Yeah, honestly, like I didn't even really notice while I was playing the game until a little bit later in the playthrough that I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really have an open world hub really like to access, at least not for a long time. Even when you get the airship, you don't get to free fly the airship around. You choose which destination to go to.
Further down the corridor? Where is he going?
Oh, that's a good point. They probably did choose to not do open world stuff because of the PS2. The hardware was, I mean,
too difficult.
It was powerful hardware at the time, but yeah, it would be a little bit too difficult to do all of that, I guess. But I think when a console has some limitations to, I mean, they all have limitations, but like when, like in the case of the Switch, like I feel like because that they're not the front runners of they're not using the most powerful technology that they could be for that handheld. It's a little bit behind everything else that's coming out or has come out. You get more creative when you have clearer boundaries, or more, your boundaries are a little bit more closer to you know what you want to do or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but like yeah, boundaries create innovation, and limited hardware is one of those boundaries.
Yeah, like if you've ever watched some of the YouTube videos of how certain Game Boy games were made and programmed, and like the out of the box thinking that they had to do to achieve certain things that like Nintendo said the hardware couldn't do. You'll have to send me some of those videos. I haven't really seen a whole lot for Game Boy, but I've seen a lot of stuff for like early PC games and some NES games and stuff like that. Yeah, so you might like it. Like a lot of it is from like the code aspect where in one of the Zelda games there's like a moving background, and it gives the illusion like there's two planes, like there's clouds in the front that are moving in one direction and rain that's like raining in another direction, or like the ocean waves moving. Parallax type of effect. Yeah, like, cool. They did some tricky programming to do that. Like, no, I love learning about that stuff, even if I don't like know all of the aspects of it, all the coding terminology that they're talking about. I'll still like come away with some stuff. So like I really liked it, but if anyone looks at it, you're like, the background's fucking moving. What's the big deal? No, I'm totally into that kind of minutia. Well, I still want to get the new consoles, and I still like my PS4 and all that. But yeah, right now I'm pretty sucked into the Switch. You said out of the two, you're likely gonna get a Xbox? Well, I think I want to get both, honestly. But like, I think depending on the price, I think I want to get an Xbox first, just because I like the fact that it's so backwards compatible. But if it's gonna be like five, all the way. Oh, okay. Apparently, but I mean, if it's like $500, I'm not gonna get it right away. I'm gonna wait till it goes down in price. I think it's supposed to be comparable in price to the PlayStation. But both consoles look like they're going to be pretty damn cool. What'd you say? You said you want a PS4 or 5, right? Yeah, probably PS5. Nice. Over Xbox. But I wonder if Microsoft ever does a handheld. That'll be interesting. Oh, well, that would be interesting. He's blubbering into his cry food. Oh, so I'm leaving him behind? Wow. What a loser. God, like, Shion must just think nothing of him. Oh, is the PS5 going to be backwards compatible with PS4? With 4, that's yeah. At least somewhat good. Yeah. Especially for, like, if I hope that carries over to, like, digital games that you have for PS4. Like, on the network, you could just install them on your PS5. Because that would be a big reason for me to get that, because then I could just play the other games that I already have on my PS5. Oh, 99% of games will work, he says. Yeah, I was curious about, like, what is that small percentage that doesn't, and why? Right. Like, what's unique about them? I want to understand those games more. Right, what's the anomaly there with the programming? Something doesn't work. But I think the fact of not supporting the other ones is obviously a calculated move, because they want either people to subscribe to PSN or to straight up buy the ports. Right. Which, I mean, there really aren't that many. I I mean, a lot of games are ported, but also a lot aren't.
A lot aren't, yeah. And for like, you like a lot of the obscure JRPG games, and a lot of those are not ported.
And
it's
like on PSN, for instance, there's no PlayStation games. Like it goes
PlayStation
back,
1, that's right, yeah.
It goes back to PlayStation 2, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think you're right about it being a calculated effort for that aspect, but also it's most likely cheaper to produce one that doesn't do backwards compatibility as well.
I think from a development standpoint, it has to. Like just trying to think from like a software-based emulator. Yeah, it's not going to be quite the same, but they already had those from the other systems. So I wonder how truly difficult it would be, like especially if it's a software-based one. And I don't think, even if it is a poor software emulator in the sense that system resource utilization.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is probably like put a foot in my mouth, but even the worst coded emulator for like a PlayStation 1 and 2.
The computers are so powerful now. Yeah.
Fine on the PS5.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking too. After I said the thing about it being too expensive to make it.
Like short of just straight up having memory leaks and crashing after X hours, like it should be okay.
Right. I mean, because like technology is moving so quick nowadays that like the power of a newer console should easily have enough processing power and CPU, whatever, to emulate the thing that came before it.
To a degree, like I don't know if you could necessarily have a good software-based emulator for like a PS4. I don't think you could do that. PS3,
but that's why they have it specifically tailored to be able to do that for this PS5.
You would need certain aspects of it to definitely be hardware accelerated. So it's like depending on how much of that you could use.
But for like PS1 and PS2, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
That should be fine.
Yeah.
Like PS3, maybe not. I think it would need, like, it would definitely need hardware to help with some things. But even in general, like, they would still leverage some hardware acceleration.
I thought it was kind of interesting that the Super Nintendo didn't have the hardware power to emulate the Game Boy. Like, and that's why the Super Game Boy has like all the hardware for Game Boy in the cartridge, because the Super Nintendo couldn't do it on its own.
That part I wonder, like those things are so old. Like I'm curious if it would just be fundamental differences in the chipset and like how they would have to emulate it, like what instructions it supports.
I wonder if somebody nowadays could like figure out how to emulate the Game Boy on the Super Nintendo hardware without the Super Game Boy. Be interesting to see if someone could do that. Because like I've seen, you know, like a typical Atari 2600 game and how it looks and operates and stuff. Today people have, like a case in point, you know how bad the Pac-Man port for the 2600 is? It's like notoriously bad. Somebody in the more recent years has created a way better, more functional, better looking, better playing sounding version of the game using Atari 2600 hardware. Because like just the skill of coding has gone way up in that amount of time. So maybe it's possible to do that with the Super Nintendo.
I guess it would depend. Like you'd have to know the hardware.
Yeah, you definitely would have to know it.
I think just straight up fundamentally saying it's like, oh, this is impossible. Like that. There's very, very few things that are impossible.
Sure.
It could just be
I mean, like,
hard. There's
that Reddit group of like people making things run Doom.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Like, and that speaks to the creativity of coding and the, you know, power of creativity when it comes to that.
But I think, yeah, like that I'm kind of curious about Super Nintendo architecture and how that was designed. Like, I think the games are still actually written in assembly.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So, like, the fact of, like, creating a game like that is...
You really think that it was in assembly? Because, like, I know that games in the 80s were starting to be created in C.
I thought it was assembly.
Well, I know that Marble Madness came out in 1985 or 84, I believe. It was the first game to be created by Atari in C. So I assume that, like, for the Nintendo, Super Nintendo days, it's a little bit more than assembly.
Maybe. Go check it out.
You Federation
Cool.
scum!
Uh-oh. He's Xenoing out.
Why does he have that?
He's Harry Potter's cousin.
Right, we should probably find a save point.
Oh, yeah, we're at time here. This shit does fly by.
It does. I think I'll run back to the ship. Oh no. It's terrible.
El terrible.
El terrible.
The terrible.
The terrible. I don't remember where that was from.
I don't think it was from anything. I mean, I wasn't trying to reference anything.
I think it was something. It was sort of like, they call me El Terrible, and then it was like, the terrible? What?
Maybe. I mean, okay. So the only thing that reminds me of is it's very loosely from Out Cold. Welcome to El Matador, Spanish for the Matador. Oh, hey, thanks, Yubakor, for joining us. We're about to be done anyhow, so yeah, nothing left to see here almost. But yeah, have a good night, dude. See you next time.
Thanks, Yubakor. Have a good night. Oh, they're all dead.
Shion, we must get these people to a hospital at once.
No, I think
they're still alive, but barely hanging on.
Huh? I'll go call an ambulance.
This is terrible. Where's Commander Cherenkov?
I'm detecting a faint heat signature heading toward the dock.
He's just flipping out with an X glowing on his forehead.
Commander.
That's enough.
But, Commander! Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
I got cornered by some street punks. But they
In
started
space.
fighting amongst each other, so I ran away during the commotion.
You got cornered?
Space bugs.
I'm actually a big wimp.
It's all right. It's really not that bad.
That's not true. I've been trying to treat his injuries, but he won't let me.
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not a big fan of nanosurgery.
You prefer natural healing?
No, that's not what I mean.
I'm afraid of needles.
Momo, I need your help over here. I haven't had a tune-up since the battle on Proloma. Some of my parts may be a little worn out.
Okay. All systems are working within their normal parameters.
I'm behind on my regular maintenance. This body's getting pretty old.
Not at all. But you know, you may be better off if Shion were to look you over.
She's preoccupied.
You may find this funny, but even with a body like this, I still feel uncomfortable about a young woman working on me.
But there are plenty of human
Why?
female doctors, aren't there?
Well, I'm embarrassed of this patchwork mechanical body. I'm being silly, aren't I?
But you're all right with me because I'm not human?
That's not what I
Pretty
meant.
much.
Damn straight,
it's just
robot.
That I feel comfortable around you, but that's probably because of the purity of your heart.
Your mechanical heart.
And not because I see you as an object.
Which you are.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
How I envy you.
Huh?
No, it's nothing.
That guy's so weird.
Yeah, he's getting weirder by the scene.
I wonder if the commander's really all right.
I don't think so.
He's been acting strangely ever since we boarded the Elsa.
Sure has. Oh boy.
Rain.
Melting. Oh yeah, that's right. He almost got turned to salt. I guess that's traumatizing, isn't it? Alright, I blame him a little less now.
Yeah, I don't know why he's inscribed with that.
Is he, like, gonna slowly turn into a Gnosis?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Actually,
Okay, save point. Doesn't really look like he's gonna turn into one. He's kind of looks like the chosen one.
Just shy of 11 hours.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back on Thursday. Whoa.